It's a big fat full moon and Mercury went retrograde. Don't you even notice that? It's a big fat full moon and Mercury went retrograde. Mercury is retrograde, Sun in Capricorn, Moon in Cancer. Martin Luther King, can we stop time on the 17th and celebrate this man who's, I just think about him and I get inspired. That his conviction was so strong that he walked in the face of all that resistance and he never gave up. That's the quality of this full moon. And can I say my father was born with the full moon of Capricorn Cancer? And while he too had a little bit of a character, because we all know Martin Luther King's character was questionable as far as women, but you step away. My father was caught doing criminal acts, and yet in the heart of these people, you step away from the outer world. Said Capricorn, don't look at my behavior. It was a Capricorn that said, the ends justify the means. I'll do whatever it takes to get to what I have to do. And if Mercury is retrograde and things are going off, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to stay committed. Martin Luther King did not get deterred. It took his life, but he knew his desire was to wake us up. My father, in his own funny way, did the same thing to me. You couldn't tell by looking, but his heart makes me want to cry. Moon in Cancer, big fat. His heart was so pure. His love for his family was so real that all the outer world indicators that made normal not even come close to him, and I'm sure Martin Luther King was nothing to do with normal, he made a difference. My father sure made a difference in my life. There's not a day that goes by that I don't miss him. Mercury's in Aquarius, exactly squaring Uranus. That's a 90-degree angle. We have Mercury at 10 degrees and Uranus at 10 degrees squaring, and next to Mercury, right next to Mercury, is Saturn. This is a birth of a baby under this full moon, like my dad was born under full moon. That if you were the mom, you're going to say, this child has conviction, has follow through, has a rich emotional body, has a super strong mind, Mercury in Aquarius, squaring with that Uranus saying, I can't follow. That's not a bad thing. Do you think Martin Luther King followed? My dad didn't follow. I'm not very good at it either. So Saturday, Sunday, and Monday during this full moon with Mercury retrograde, you ask yourself, where's your conviction that you will not budge? You take a bullet. You would sacrifice yourself. That's the quality of the intensity of this energy. I have this in my heart of hearts. I'm here teaching you astrology day after day. You know why? Because it's so strong in my spiritual commitment. Martin Luther King and Milt Silverman, how did I put them in the same category? It's crazy. Martin Luther King was a public image. There's many quiet heroes you don't know who have so much love for their family or their conviction. Are you one of those people that is not doing a beige life? Because Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, the energy is so big. I want to celebrate this Mercury retrograde and look back and say, who are the heroes in our world that role model for us, that nothing stands between you and getting something done? That's the full moon. If you're wishy-washy or ambivalent, or you feel confused, or you're living your life without really feeling strength, let this weekend be the time for you to face yourself and go, that full moon in Cancer, Debra said it. It's about conviction. How am I doing? Astrology Answers wanted me to ask you.